You've probably seen too many filtered videos of China's nightlife on YouTube. Shanghai's Cyberpunk, or night markets in Chongqing, partying until dawn. It makes you think, every single person in China stays up 24/7, living like some kind of cyberpunk immortal on the streets, right? Well, as an honest local, I'm here to ruin that illusion. I'm Lao Ho, and this is Nanjing, a massive city famous for, well, people actually going to bed early. It's 0:30 a.m. Risking a potential cold, I'm taking you from this quiet neighborhood lane straight to the city center to see the unglamorous truth. The security guard who just greeted us, he has to stay on duty until 7 a.m. Walking down the lane. This convenience store is still open. Let's go in and see.
你们这是24小时的是吧？哦，好嘞。
They run until 3 a.m. Look across the road. Behold, the secret midnight society, the shared bike teleporters. They use the dark to play Tetris with thousands of bikes, making sure the 8 a.m. corporate slaves have wheels ready tomorrow morning. In China, you don't need to worry about meeting ghosts at night. You'll only meet workers who hustle way harder than you. Now, let's head to the city center. There are few people out, but in China you rarely have to worry about getting stranded. I just ordered a ride and it was accepted in seconds.
你现在的生意还不如疫情那时候
啊？
还不如那时候呢。
疫情那时候不出门很少吗？
少是少，但是他们坐公共交通少，他们打车的比较多。
哦，对，
对吧？
也是。
你像公交车啊、地铁啊，他们很少坐。
I chatted with the driver and he dropped some real truth bombs. He's been doing this since the pandemic, but he says the business has evolved from a gold mine into a literal hunger game. Why? Because too many young Chinese discovered that compared to working in a factory, where managers yell at your face and there are 10,000 strict rules, driving an Uber is a salvation for the soul. You get total freedom, and if you're annoyed, you can just blast comedy podcasts in your car. The driver joked, I used to grind 8 hours to make over 10,000 RMB. Now, I have to grind 12 hours just to maintain my lifestyle. Still, he admits that as long as you're willing to hustle, this income gives you a pretty dignified life here. It's 1:20 a.m. This is the heart of Nanjing, Xinjiekou. Surprised? No roaring club music, no rowdy drunks throwing up. The only delivery riders and a few cars heading home. To avoid disrupting daytime business, workers are using the night to clean the mall's facade. To keep a city running seamlessly, so much labor happens silently in the dark. Is it the same in your country? Here is the subway entrance. Subways in Nanjing don't run 24/7. It's closed. Inside is brightly lit, but the iron gates are locked tight. Let's cross the central plaza and head north.
你这要跑到几点啊？
This building is Didi Plaza, the highest grossing luxury mall in the entire country. You heard that right. Not in Beijing, not in Shanghai, not in Shenzhen, but right here. It is incredibly high-end. If you want a full tour inside, let me know in the comments and I'll film a dedicated video for you later.
Oh.
This is a complete glitch in the matrix. The doors aren't even locked. Let's step inside. As a local, even I didn't know that such a high-end luxury mall stays unlocked all night. Honestly, I'm speechless. And look, there's even a woman casually walking around inside. Miss, Hermes is definitely closed at this hour. To avoid being arrested as a creep by the mall security, let's not bother her and continue our midnight adventure. Here is an old midnight friend, KFC. In China, KFC has a tradition. Even when the staff finishes their shifts, the doors stay unlocked. Not to sell fried chicken, but to give people who missed the last bus, or those with empty pockets, a warm place to spend the night with dignity. To be honest, back in my broke college days, I crashed here for a whole night too. Respect to Colonel Sanders. Lately, foreigners love debating safety in China. Many argue online until they are red in the face, saying that having cameras everywhere makes China look like The Truman Show, a total invasion of privacy. True. Look up. There are more cameras than sparrows on the trees. If you call the cops, they will literally teleport in front of you within 5 minutes. But let me ask you a real soul-searching question. Would you be willing to accept these public cameras in exchange for the absolute freedom of a young girl who can walk down an empty street at 1 a.m. staring at her phone with zero anxiety, completely at peace? Every society has its light and its darkness. That's just reality. But tonight, seeing Deji Plaza unlocked at 1:30 a.m. and crossing paths with this young girl, walking down the street with absolute peace of mind, it truly made me feel the beautiful side of this society. The world is massive, and it has plenty of problems. But I hope, wherever you are watching this, you can take a moment to just live in the present. Let your guard down and embrace the simple beauty around you. Alright, while there are a few neon-soaked cities in China that never sleep, they are the minority. This is what a real midnight looks like in most major Chinese cities. No wild action movies, no crazy party culture. Just ordinary people sleeping soundly, getting ready to be productive citizens tomorrow. Do you prefer this boring but safe night? Let me know in the comments and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.